The courtship was just unbelievable. We all talk about the walks we had and the times and the interpreter. It was just fantastic. It's something that you have to experience. If you don't understand it, you haven't experienced it, you'll never, you won't understand the concept of it. It's a lot different.
How do you stay in touch via text after the first social when her English is poor at best? Okay, so if her English is not so great, the text can be a little difficult, but there are apps out there and programs that can help with translation. So it's not so bad. Even Google Translate and whatnot. So if you're going back and forth, there are ways that can automatically translate, which makes it a little bit easier. And other than that, I mean, look, all I can tell you is you guys have it a lot better than we did 20 some years ago, because 20 some years ago we didn't have texting, and all we had really was, a regular phone, and you had to pay AT&T about, $3-4 a minute just to make calls to Russia. So it was so much different than what you have now. But now you have a lot of different tools. For instance, my brother met a wonderful woman during his stay in Colombia. He actually did a club with us, and he met a wonderful woman in Cartagena, and she really didn't speak English, and his Spanish was kind of there. He was a chef. He is a chef. He's an executive chef, but he was a chef for years, and so he had some what they call kitchen Spanish. And so he, what he did with her was they would get on Google, basically, and do Google Translate back and forth. So they would do Skype, and they would do all these different things, but they would help each other with English lessons online, back and forth. So every day they would Skype with each other, and then they would use a translating program. I'm not sure exactly which one he used, but when she would send something to him, he could have it translated right away, and then vice versa. And his Spanish now is doing really well. He's really gotten there, and her English has gotten much better too. So that's one way to do it. And if you really need a message, let's say you met her and you're going back and forth, then you could always call and have a three-way translation done with a real person if it's something that's really important. You want to make sure you get it absolutely right. But I'll tell you, the technology out there is getting better and better. So if you do a little search on ways to translate text real time, you'll see lots of different options out there, and that's great. It's bridging the gap. It's making it easier and easier now for these intercultural relationships to grow and to flourish, and that's really important. It's about really trying to, once you find that relationship, making it grow. Because to me, relationships, whether it's friends, whether it's family, whatever it is, are the most important things that we have. In the United States, sometimes we get so darn materialistic. Oh, I gotta have the newest iPod, I gotta have the newest, or iPhone, or I gotta have the newest whatever. And it just gets to be ridiculous after a while. And are we really happy with all that stuff? Are we really happy with that newest iPhone, a month later? Or are we looking now for the next newest iPhone, right? I mean, it just gets to be this material barrage of things. And at the end of the day, what really makes you happy is when your daughter smiles and says something special to you, or your wife whispers something in your ear. Those things are priceless.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Then click on the